check out these 5 beautiful nuggets. They are absolutely awesome. A little bit of host rock there. So in a few minutes, we're going to go find these. The larger 4, I'll call them, I found before the battery kind of went the way of the dodo. And after I shut the camera off, I found the smaller one. Then at the end of the video, you'll see that some of the trash that I found a lot of lead too. But these are 5 beautiful nuggets. I mean, check them out. They're absolutely gorgeous. So let's go find them. Hey friends, I'm back in the spot I was at the other day, whatever it was, I can't remember. Lost track of my days. But anyway, I'm back here and I'm gonna keep going. I took some samples and I haven't found any fine gold in the samples, which really actually surprised me. But there's a lot of places like that where the gold is just nuggety. It's the same as there's a lot of places where it's just fine or there's a good mix. This place, I'm not finding any fine gold. One thing that I do want to do is use observations to plan out my next move. So I'm very positive there's more gold in here. I can show you the ground as we come up. There's some good quartz here. I'm going to sample that. There's some good ground all in here. One thing that I noticed, and I want to pay particular attention to, there's a lot of rocks in here, and this is just me sharing my own tips with you. There's a big rock here, there's a big rock there, and I'm pretty darn sure nature placed those there. There's a big one there and a big one there. And what that tells me, and you can kind of walk up this way and see the same thing, a repetition, there's another one here, is that this ground is a little deeper in spots than it appears. Like right here, you can see there's just poking up. Over here, there's another rock. It didn't get there by accident. Nature put it there. And there's another one here. And there's some fairly decent sized rocks buried in here. And that tells me there's some deep areas and gold likes to fall. So I'm going to go ahead and check these areas out. I'm going to dig them out a little bit. You start down here. You can see there's a big piece of like granite in here. You get over here. There's a bunch of other rock in here. Dig this stuff out. Pull some of these rocks out. And again, this is just my own approach to working the ground. You can do it your own way. I'm just moving rocks. I'm just moving rocks. I like to move rocks. I'm a rock mover. I might have brought a bigger pick. We'll get her. There's some good sized pieces in here. We'll move around a little bit. And I think it's important as we start detecting to keep doing this. This is a great way to find gold, whether you're where I'm at, kind of on a steep angle on a hill or in a wash. Is move some of these rocks. Don't just detect and call it a draw. We'll get started here. And what a beautiful day it is out. So we're going to get started here and see what we get. I forgot the tripod again. That's really funny, but that's the way it goes. So got the monster here ready to go. We'll start down here. Where did we pull that rock out from? Already losing my placements here. That's okay. Let's go along here and detect. Get all that stuff out of here too. That sounds halfway decent. Sometimes this technique pays off pretty darn good. It's called plastering, like if you're in a wash, but sometimes people don't do it when they're higher up, and I'm out of the wash a good 10-12 feet. I actually need to, at this point, I need to take my shades off and put my glasses on. Sounds like a target. You can see there's some country rock in here, but there's some alluvium too. So far I'm not seeing anything, but I am hopeful. I am very hopeful. Here. Do the one-handed scoop again because I forgot the tripod. Yeah, we got something in there. I love a fresh patch. Oh, we got a target. All right. Let's see what it is. I'm going to try to do this one-handed again. So you just have to deal with my imperfections of technique. You can armchair it. Tell me how poorly I'm doing. Nope, I see it right there. I think. Is that it? It is. My golly. It was not what I was expecting, but I'll take it. Look at that nugget. Look at that nugget right there. Was not expecting another flat piece, but you can tell it's just getting smashed in there. That's really gnarly. So I'm happy. Got one in the poke here. So give me a sec. Gonna get my poke out. Make sure you bring a poke. No poke, no gold. And we'll drop it in the poke again. Ooh, it's a satisfying sound, isn't it? All right, one down. So all I'm doing is I'm back in the same spot I was a few days ago, and I'm just coming up here and I'm looking to move big rocks because I'm just not detecting any more nuggets in here or targets. So I don't want to walk away and just go, ah, it's done. I've sampled it for fine gold. I'm going to sample that stringer up there too, but I'm going to dig some of this out and see what I can get. You know, I've got plenty of time to come back to this spot. It's rather remote, and I seriously doubt anyone's going to be in here besides me. And if they are, well, they are. I mean, that's just the way it goes. But right on, let's keep going. I actually think I'm just going to leave my gloves off because they're more of a hindrance than a help at this point. Kind of set them up here in a bush. Get my scoopy. If I don't fall down, it is pretty steep in here. So it makes me want to just go ultra slow again. So there's one. Man, I could have sworn I detected over that spot last time. I didn't have it right. Let's see what we got. And if this was here, I should have heard it. It doesn't look deep at all. Not seeing anything. Should get the blow tube out. Not seeing anything. Let's see if I can reach my backpack here. You can see in the shadow, I'm kind of pulling on it. I really got that sucker in there, don't I? Did a good job of packing this flow tube. I should probably just take my backpack off, but that would be too easy. That would be far too easy. Alrighty. Well, I am going to take my backpack off. I'm old enough to where I should know better. So hang tight. Let me set the camera up here. Put the camera over here in a bush. Rest. Hopefully it'll stay. I hope it stays. See, I've got that blow tube on there like it's nobody's business. It is really on there. Set my backpack over here. Doesn't fall off that cliff there. I'd prefer it not to, but you never know. Let's take a look, see what we get. Oh, there's one right there. See it? Way down in there. Oh, keep falling down. There it is. Another one right there. It was in between the schist, getting smashed and splattered in a pancake. Look at that. That's a pretty one. Woo! Man, I should have heard that last time. How did I miss that? Oh well, nobody gets them all. I set that one down there. It'll poke out. And we will repeat that satisfying sound. Are we ready? There we go. That's two. And you can see they're not far apart. I'm just continuing, and what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do in here is I dig this out and keep going. I'm going to allow the gold to tell me the story. I'm not going to try to fabricate a story in my mind that tells me where the gold is. The gold will lead me somewhere. It'll either just run out and there'll be nothing, or it'll lead me up to like a little stringer, or the patch will continue. And keep in mind too, in these desert environments, you know, sometimes an ancient river channel could have flowed through here 1,000,000 years ago and deposited this gold, and it shifted and it's long gone. There's a lot of places out in the desert like that, and people can get confused by that, and they're harder to spot than just looking on Google Earth or something and going, oh, there's an old river channel. I mean, you can do that, but sometimes out here in the desert and this kind of stuff, that came off, it's either eluvial, right? So it's eluvial with an E, like extra, and it's just eroding off the source, or it's alluvial and a river came through here. This looks to be a mix, but I think it's more eluvial than alluvial. But again, you can have a little bit of alluvial action in an eluvial area because erosion comes down over time. And these rocks may have been, you know, 100 feet up 1,000,000 years ago. So let's keep going. And this is what a patch is all about. I'm hoping this is a piece of gold. Set the camera down again. Get Get my glasses. Let's take a little bit of this down, see what we get. There's definitely something in there. Let's see if we can get her to shine up. Where's the old blow tube? I like the blow tube. It's a lot of fun. Which end does my mouth go on? Doesn't really matter. If I can get out the light, if I can do that. So far, nothing pretty deep in here, so hopefully it's a good piece. Got a little more pinpointing. So far, not seeing it. Right there, see it? Look at that sucker. Look at that bad boy. Nice toast rock on it too. That is a nice that is a nice piece of gold. Just deep down there. If I wouldn't have moved that rock, I really don't think this little coil would have found it. Now if I came out here with a 5,000, yeah, it would have found it. But I'm having fun with this little machine. So that's 1, 2, 3. And again, I'm just continuing this spot up. This is what they call a patch. You know, people think patches may be this giant area, like a rye patch, which, you know, is true. But patches can be small too. They can be 10 by 20 feet or 5 by 100 feet. They're not necessarily defined by anything. It's just where the gold was. So I originally, you know, because this trip goes this way up towards that quartz, I was really initially thinking the gold's going to go that way, but it's turning, it's going this way, so I'm going to listen to it. I'm not going to listen to what I originally thought. I'm just going to follow the gold. You have to follow the gold. So where's that one at? That's a nice one. Let's drop it in the poke. Hear that satisfying sound. All right, we got two, and I mean, we're getting them quick. I should have dug this out last time like this, but, you know, like I said, I'm in no hurry. I'll come out here any day of the week that I want to. Oh, yeah. Shake your money maker. Give me another one. Ain't something to check out there. Oh, that's another one. Look at that sucker. Let's get that guy out. Yeah, it's a one-way target. I'm not too impressed with it. That one's going two ways. It's a repeatable target. No, it's not. That one's repeatable. But it sounds a little hot. Yeah, that one's repeatable too. That's a hot rock. All right. That sounds good there. You notice when I'm swinging this way, at first it wasn't that noticeable, but I listen to it. It's not much. It sounds like a little something. It's a repeatable target. It's got me interested. Although it might not be anything. Might be something small. And I'm not too worried about. That's it, rock. Yeah, that's it, rock. The hot rock. And I'm not overly concerned with small stuff. That's a hot rock. I'm not overly concerned with small stuff because I know that I'll come in here with a vacuum and stuff and get it anyway. Check in here real quick. Let's go up around here. Go up around this bush. Yeah, it sounds hot to me. Yeah, it's a one way. Yeah, it sounds like a real target. Yep, that's a real target. Let's see what she is. Let's see what she is. Oh yeah, something in there. What's this confounded rock? Check it out. I brought my rock pick with me up here with me, but it's all the same. This will work. Alright, we got it out, whatever it is. Let's take a look. I didn't Nugget. Remember, we're doing the old one hand here, so you're free to critique my technique, but I didn't bring my tripod again. There we go. Coil set up here. You can see I'm excited. I'm not paying much attention to the film. All right, here we go. Closer. It's just my ring. It's in this hand. Bubble that a little bit more. Yeah, the camera facing the wrong way. All right, whatever it is, it's in here. Let's see what it is. Not seeing any shiny. Is that it? I really don't know what it is. Oh, there we go. I think that's it. Yep, that's it. It's a baby. It's a baby. So it's a baby. And somehow it's a baby I missed last time. But let's keep going. Yeah, we got how much battery on this thing? We got a little bit of battery. There's plenty of lead in here, so there were some hunters in here. I'm gonna make my way around this bush. There were some hunters in here. That's a hot rock. That might be something. These rocks out of here. Ooh, I could get else. Almost fell down. All right, another target. Another target right there. Oh, look at that. That tricked me. I was like, oh, look at that nugget. That'd be awesome. Is that it? Is that it? Oh, that's it right there. Oh, where'd it go? That's it. That's it. Look at that. That shined right up, way down that bedrock right there. Look at that. That is nice. What a weird looking piece. Wow. Time to shake the moneymaker again. Alrighty. Let's go down here. And we will repeat that satisfying sound. Kerplunk. Moneymaker. Alrighty, so moving these rocks, coming around, I got one piece of lead that I missed last time. Moving these rocks so far, I think it's 4 pieces of gold. I forgot. I'm so excited. So we got a little bit more battery left. We'll keep going. We'll see what we get. I should have grabbed another battery, get them back in the quad. But I'm really stoked about this. I am happy. I'm excited. So I think I've got 7, 8 nuggets out of here. I'm going to save the battery for a little bit. If I get anything good, I will turn it back on. So I'll see you in a little bit. Hey, it's lunchtime. I wanted to show you some of the trash I surprisingly got up in that area. It's kind of really, it was really surprising. Some bottle caps, some kind of a screw, an old nail, a bunch of shell casings. And it wasn't like right in the area where I was. I only found one more piece of gold, which you saw in the beginning of the video. But I was surprised at this. It was about 30 feet away to where it started, and it went up for about another 50 feet. And I was just really surprised to see this. I mean, there's virtually, I mean, the shell casings make a lot of sense to me. The screw and the nail, I don't have any idea. The bottle caps could be anything. It's funny, my wife is a pilot, and I always give her crap. I'm like, yeah, pilots just open beers and throw cans out in the middle of the desert. And sometimes you find a can in the middle of nowhere, and you're like, how the heck did that even get there? You know, it's probably wind, not pilots, but it's fun to have a good time anyway. So today for lunch, I'm gonna have some organic seaweed snacks and some sardines and a lot more water. So got a new battery in the GoPro. I'm gonna eat my lunch. I'll turn the camera off, and we'll see you soon.